How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel, How to Spot a Narcissist. That's the title of this video, a guide to identifying narcissistic traits. Now, narcissism is often thought of as a personality trait that involves a sense of self-importance and a need for admiration. However, spotting a narcissist can be tricky, especially since narcissistic individuals can appear charming and confident at first. So in this video, I'll give you a guide to help you recognize the signs of narcissism in people around you. Now, to spot a narcissist around you, number one is grandiosity and self-importance. Narcissists often exhibit a grandiose sense of their own importance. They may exaggerate their accomplishments and believe they are superior to others. This sense of superiority can manifest in various ways, such as boasting about their achievements or belittling the achievements of others. Narcissists are known for admiration. A hallmark of narcissism is an insatiable need for admiration. Narcissists constantly seek validation from others, often fishing for compliments or expecting to be the center of attention in any conversation or situation. Again, narcissists lack empathy. One of the defining characteristics of narcissism is a lack of empathy. They have difficulty understanding or caring about the feelings and needs of others, and this can make them seem callous, indifferent, or even cruel in their interactions with others. Narcissists often exploit others to achieve their own goals. They may use people as tools for personal gain, whether it's for advancing their career, gaining social status, or obtaining something they desire. This manipulation is usually done without any regard for the other person's feelings or well-being. Narcissists have this sense of entitlement. They believe they deserve special treatment and privileges. This sense of entitlement can lead to frustration or anger when things don't go their way or when they don't receive the attention or admiration they feel they deserve. Narcissists are known for preoccupation with power and success. They are frequently preoccupied with fantasies of power, success, or being admired by others. These narcissists may fantasize about being wealthy, influential, or surrounded by admirers, and they often expect these dreams to become a reality without having to put in the effort required. Narcissists tend to come across as arrogant or condescending. They may act as if they are superior to others, dismissing or belittling anyone they perceive as less important or less capable. Narcissists have difficulty in handling criticism. They have a fragile sense of self-esteem. They often react poorly to criticism. Even mild constructive feedback can provoke an angry or defensive response, as they view any form of critique as a personal attack. Narcissists are known to be envious of others who seem to have more power, wealth, or admiration. They may also believe that others are envious of them. Now, this sense of envy can lead to resentment and sabotage of others. Narcissists lack accountability. They tend to avoid taking responsibility for their actions, particularly when they have made mistakes or hurt others. Instead, they often blame others or makes excuses to avoid accountability. Narcissists, on the surface, they can be very charming and charismatic. They know how to make a strong first impression by being overly flattering or ingratiating. This can make it difficult to spot their narcissistic tendencies right away. Narcissists often engage in manipulative behavior to get what they want. This can include lying, guilt-tripping, or using charm to influence others. They are skilled at reading people and knowing how to manipulate them to achieve their objectives. Narcissists lack long-term friendships because of their self-centeredness and disregard for the feelings of others. They struggle to maintain long-term friendships. People eventually become exhausted by the constant need for admiration and the lack of reciprocal care and empathy. Narcissists often display emotional immaturity. They may throw temper tantrums, sulk, or become overly dramatic when they don't get their way. The emotional reactions are often disproportionate to the situation. Narcissists often go through cycles of idealizing and then devaluing people in their lives. They may initially put someone on a pedestal, showering them with attention and admiration, only to later tear them down when the person fails to meet the expectations. Narcissists struggle with being vulnerable. They often put up walls to protect their fragile self-esteem, making it difficult for them to form genuine, authentic connections with others. They may also dismiss or belittle others' attempts at vulnerability. A narcissist will often go to great lengths to prove that they are right, even when they are clearly mistaken. This need to be right stems from their desire to maintain their sense of superiority and to be admired by others. In relationships, narcissists tend to be one-sided. They expect their partner or friends to meet their needs without offering the same level of support in return. The relationship becomes emotionally draining for the other person, as their needs are constantly overlooked. Narcissists rarely engage in self-reflection. They have a hard time acknowledging their flaws or understanding how their behavior impacts others. This lack of introspection makes it difficult for them to grow or change. Narcissists frequently compare themselves to others in an effort to reinforce their own sense of superiority. They often feel threatened by anyone they perceive as more successful, attractive, or powerful, leading to feelings of jealousy or disdain. Although narcissists often appear to be self-assured, they may also portray themselves as victims when things don't go their way. They may exaggerate their hardships or make others feel guilty for not meeting their needs. Narcissists often feel the need to control situations and people around them. They may use tactics like manipulation or intimidation to maintain power and ensure that everything goes according to their plan. Narcissists have a self-serving morality. They justify their actions by believing that the ends always justify the means. They may act unethically but believe that they are above reproach because of their perceived superiority. Narcissists have little regard for other people's boundaries. They may invade personal space, ignore requests for privacy, or demand attention at inappropriate times, all while expecting to be accommodated without question. Narcissists are often unable to form deep, meaningful emotional connections with others. Their relationships are typically superficial, based on what the other person can provide them, rather than genuine mutual affection or respect. Narcissists are so focused on themselves and their own needs, they often struggle with making long-term commitments. This can be seen in both personal relationships and professional settings, where they may prioritize their own goals over shared objectives. Narcissists are often hypersensitive to any perceived slight or insult. Even the smallest criticism or disagreement can result in disproportionate emotional reaction, ranging from anger to withdrawal. Narcissists may often position themselves as the hero or savior in situations, whether they are helping a friend or dealing with a crisis. They do this to gain admiration and reinforce their self-image as someone who is important or special. Many narcissists are overly concerned with their appearance, whether it's their physical looks or how they present themselves in social settings. They may spend an excessive amount of time on their appearance or seek out validation for their looks. A narcissist rarely takes responsibility for their actions. Instead, they will shift the blame to others, often accusing others of causing the problems or misunderstandings that arise in relationships or situations. Narcissists often use flattery and favors to manipulate others. They may shower someone with compliments or gifts, but only because they expect something in return. Their gestures are often transactional rather than genuine. Narcissists tend to overlook or diminish the contributions of others. They fail to recognize others' contributions. In group settings or teams, they may take credit for successes that belong to everyone while downplaying the efforts of others. Narcissists crave validation in public spaces. They may post pictures or achievements online for the purpose of gaining attention and praise from others. They often care more about how others perceive them than about the actual content of their lives. Narcissists can have emotional explosions when they feel they are not getting the attention or admiration they desire. These outbursts are often unpredictable and serve as a way for them to assert control and maintain their self-image. The most consistent trait of a narcissist is their overwhelming self-centeredness. They consistently prioritize their own needs, desires, and emotions, often at the expense of others. This self-centered behavior can be a clear indicator of narcissistic tendencies. Now, recognizing that these traits can help you identify a narcissist, whether in a personal or professional setting. It's important to understand that not everyone who exhibits a few of these behaviors is a narcissist. However, a consistent pattern of these traits is often a clear indication of narcissistic behavior. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.